So I'm back at the airport, back on the plane. I got 4.5 hours to San Francisco, and I could be playing Wolfenstein Youngblood or Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I've got to get a better pickaxe. So I boot up Forager and amass resources. I'm going ham. I'm harvesting left, right, through the whole map. I kick in the shrine, I add a totem, and I am boosting my way to all sorts of glory. I cash in those resources for some gold ingots, some steel, some royal clothing, and before you know it, I'm on my way to the best pickaxe I've had and even better resource harvesting, so next time I get on the plane, I can go after that royal set of armor. Come on, students, do something. It's like reading a book, except it's really small. I give up. I can't get into Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've tried and tried because it's the new hotness and everyone says it's great. And I'm sure it is, it just doesn't seem like it's for me. But I'm jealous because everybody's addicted and that is such a cool feeling when you get so into a game that you can't put it down. So I wanted to find something else on Switch that I could get addicted to. And I've had a lot of plane flights lately, a lot of delays, and a lot of time in airports. So I was looking for something that would be super fun, but not a huge investment that would be cool and addictive, but allow me to pay attention to the airport monitors, maybe a podcast, or even a phone call. And boy, did I find my game. Forager is for me, and maybe for you too. It's 20 bucks on eShop, and it is my new Switch addiction. It really sucks when you're on the plane, and then there's a computer problem. They say it's gonna take 20 minutes or so, and then 20 minutes pass, and it's another 20, and finally they pull you off the plane because the problem's too big to take care of in a couple minutes, and they say it'll be about an hour. And then that hour becomes 2, and then 2 becomes 3, and you're not leaving until 5 hours after your initial departure time. But thank goodness for the Switch, and thank goodness for Forager, because this 135 megabyte little nugget of goodness has saved so much boredom over the last week or so, bringing so much fun. And I've been so excited to capture the game, plan the video, and share it with all of you, because I think a bunch of you are gonna love it. Forager is basically Minecraft meets Zelda meets a clicker. Yeah, a clicker. I know, that's a dangerous word for most of you out there, but hold on, bear with me. This isn't one of those nasty clickers, and no, not that clicker. It's more like a nice clicker, like this clicker, a good one that leads to a world of fun. If you boil it down, Forager is a numbers game. It's about automation, it's about expediting, it's about amassing, but they cover it up with such a fun, charming exterior. The coat of paint is so cool, and there's actual progression that it's so worth your time. Yeah, Hopfrog and Humble Bundle's adventure does start a little bit slow. It's like remedial Minecraft. You've got your pickaxe, and there's a tree and a rock, and you slowly chop. And you may wonder why you spent $20. But you're gonna be blown away when we compare what we're doing now to what we're doing a few hours down the road. This game pays dividends hour after hour, and so much of the fun is seeing things speed up, because at the onset you may be chopping one thing a minute, you may be doing one thing a minute, but before you know it, you're gonna be doing like 100 things a minute. And there's something so satisfying. They nail that loop. I think it's because the world is brimming with color, the characters are cute and charming, and the physical actions of chopping, mining, harvesting, even leveling up feels so good in your hands that it makes it all worth the while. And you feel like a champ. I'm telling you, when I moved from like 5 wood per minute to like 50 wood per minute and eventually like 500 wood per minute, ooh, that just got to me deep in the soul. But I digress. You're trying to harvest resources to build buildings, which will allow you to craft new items. But those items need different resources, so you'll have to explore and expand. Buy a new plot of land, a new little island tile, and then you'll find new resources to harvest, but you'll want to harvest them faster, so you'll go back and try to craft something new so you can expedite your process. All along the way, you're gaining XP, and your little cute marshmallow man will level up. From that skill tree, you can pick a wide variety of upgrades. You may just get more XP, more coinage, perhaps you'll unlock a new type of building or even a whole new resource. Slowly but surely, you are amassing a knowledge base of this entire world. And before you know it, you'll be a master, tearing through the tiles with such speed. You start with a pickaxe, but soon you'll get a shovel, a sword, maybe even a wand that summons skeletons, a cute little bottle, and then you'll upgrade those things so you'll get a better shovel, a bigger backpack, a wallet, and little Marshmallow Man is growing up into a big bad doughboy, taking down demons, conquering cows, and slinging goods at the market. This normally wouldn't be my cup of tea at all. I'd spit that out and dump it, because I don't like just making the numbers grow. I don't like games that lack substance. But there's something about Forager that just keeps me coming back. I'm pouring hour after hour into this eShop title, and something about it is just so sad, where you really cross a line. You go from never having enough resources to having too many. And at that point, it's not the resources you need to worry about, it's the buildings. When you transition from having not enough resources to having not enough buildings, the game sings. Personally, I love going after the gold. I think everybody's just naturally drawn to like gold ore and gold ingots and gold coins, but that whole loop allows you to buy more land, and adding islands to your world is awesome. So I'm always going out trying to get as much gold as I can. Plus you get all the different gemstones like the emeralds and the rubies and the topaz, and those are just really satisfying to see pop out of the ground and eventually cash in. I also really enjoy the dungeons. I think they're a nice change of pace. You get to enter an area and focus on combat, navigating a maze, seeking out some giant treasure chests, and walking out with some really nice seals and loot that affect your character and your game permanently. It's a cool side activity and a nice change of pace after you've been harvesting and mining for hours. And yet I still wonder why I love it so. On the Nintendo.com page, it says achieve what you want. You set your own goals. And I was thinking about what are my goals in Forager, and I don't think I have any. In fact, I don't know where this game goes or what the end goal is. I think that it does such a nice job of blanketing the numbers game behind the scenes with a really fun exterior that maybe the goal isn't even the point. It's just enjoying the journey. I'll admit that this isn't a perfect game and it won't appeal to everyone, but it's executed with such polish and such prowess, I can't put it down. I just want to keep growing my Marshmallow Man and take him from level 1 to level 60 and see what happens. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's all in the journey, and for once in my life, that's okay. I do wish the music was better though, because I've spent hours staring at this game and the tunes just don't cut it. In fact, I'm constantly playing with a podcast or a TV show or something else going on. But there's a bit of a silver lining there, because this is the perfect game to play while you're doing something else. It's that go make a sandwich game. Or maybe not a sandwich, because you kind of need your fingers to mine. So maybe it's more of a go listen to a podcast game. Go make a phone call. Go wait in the airport and make sure you're paying attention to the gate agent who's telling you to get back on the plane so you don't miss your flight after waiting 5 hours kind of game. The satisfaction of acquiring more and more, unlocking new and different, and expanding. I think the fact that the world grows as you grow is so important. You start off on one tiny square, and you're determined to get your Marshmallow Man out of there. And slowly but surely you expand his horizons by buying this land and that land, unlocking new biomes, dungeons, different monsters, puzzles that are a bit obtuse and I'm not really a fan of, but hey, at least it brings variety. There's even NPCs that will deliver side quests, and there's always something to do. There's a museum to dump extra resources. There is a freaking wardrobe that reminds me a lot of the wardrobe in Mario Odyssey, although a bit more pixelized, where you can go to change your outfit, trying on new wearables you've acquired through accomplishing challenges. Look, I wish my wardrobe was as nice as Marshmallow Man's. This dude's got a freaking Shovel Knight costume. He's got a Meat Boy suit. He's got a Cthulhu helmet, a coin head, nerd glasses. He's even got fairy wings and a whole bunch of dope backpacks. This dude is showing everybody up at the mall, at school, at the bus stop. Whew. I'm telling you, you don't want to stand next to Marshmallow Man when he's got his crazy outfits on. If the little dude in the game actually has a name or is like just called Forager, I'm gonna be screwed. Did I mention that there's totems, shrines, and even a dude that collects poo? For a title like this, it's the basic mechanics that need to be sound. If mining doesn't feel right, then this whole game goes up in flames. Actually, the game kind of does go up in flames, literally, because eventually you'll get a fire pickaxe, and that ability carries over from pickaxe to pickaxe, so you're burning through as you're mining. Everything kind of is on fire, but in the best way possible. There are survival elements as well. You've got a life bar, but a couple of hearts will go a long way. And there's an energy meter that depletes as you mine, so you've got to dine. And eventually you'll cook better and better foods to gain back more and more energy. I kind of don't like this mechanic. I wish that energy bar was just removed because it does dip so darn quickly, and it's a little annoying to have to constantly enter the menu to eat. But since the enemy variety isn't all that grand and combat is super simple, these survival threats help mix things up and keep you on your toes. In fact, the first time I ran out of hearts, I thought I died permanently. I thought my save file was wiped. I thought I was done, and I nearly cried. I let that little marshmallow man get too soggy, and I thought it was gonna wash away all of my work. Thankfully, it just puts you back a couple of minutes, and you're raring to go. 3 save files in this one, so you can pass it along to someone else, or just try and save 3 marshmallow man simultaneously. The skill tree is super smart, because you can expand in any direction. There's a couple main categories, so you can focus like on agriculture and cooking, or money and economics, magic, combat, industry, but it allows your playthrough to be very unique, because maybe you won't grab a certain skill until way later than your friend. The XP bar and system is just a really smart addition because it helps ground the entire experience and give you something concrete to work towards. I love Forager, that's the bottom line here, and it continues a sequence of super awesome eShop games in 2019. The pot just keeps cooking us gems, from Ape Out to SteamWorld Quest, Katana Zero to Skulls the Shogun, and now Forager. I am loving handheld play with the indies on Switch. Yeah, there you have it. Go check out Forager if it looks like something you'd enjoy, and even if it doesn't, maybe give it a chance because it surprised me and maybe it'll save you an airport delay or 2. Until that time, though, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash that like button, or actually like pickaxe, mine that like. This hand cannot punch like this hand. Right hand should stay out the screen. I'm a lefty. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. It does help out a lot. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Forager. Maybe you've played it on a different platform. Maybe you're already playing it on Switch. Maybe you're waiting to see if it was the right one for you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest from the Switch and its games and find out about more cool stuff like Forager. We're definitely trying to up the quality here on SwitchForce and bring you a bunch more better videos. So hopefully you're noticing, hopefully you're enjoying, and hopefully we've got you on board for the long haul. But until next time, I gotta get back to Forager and my marshmallow man. He's waiting for me. So for now, everybody, thanks again. SwitchForce out.